It has been rightly said that a person's eyes are the windows to their soul, but in case of a narcissist, their eyes are the windows to the evil contained within. The way a narcissist uses their eyes is a reflection of who they truly are and what their core consists of. It clearly shows the unprocessed rage, the unprocessed anger, the unprocessed jealousy and vindictiveness by the way they stare at others, the way they look in a very demonic way at people using their eyebrows and eyes in combination. Hi, I am Danish, a narcissistic abuse recovery professional, and today's episode is going to be all about understanding narcissistic stare. Why is it so dangerous? Why is it so scary? And how they use it to control people. Before we get started, please make sure that you're subscribed to this channel by pressing the subscribe button and push that bell icon to stay updated with everything latest that I post on the channel. Also, if you're listening to this episode on a podcast channel, make sure to subscribe and follow as well. The narcissist stare is the most subtle and unsettling way that they can use to get what they want. It's a long, penetrating look that breaks your defenses down. It doesn't have to be aimed at you. That is the interesting thing about it. Or they don't have to even see you for it to have the effect it is supposed to have. People have said this, the people that I work with and many other survivors, that this intense, locked gaze is creepy, strange, and makes them feel like the person is looking right into their soul. Now, depending on the intention of the narcissist and what the narcissist is trying to accomplish, their stare can have different meanings or effects associated with it. One of the things that they do using this stare is that they woo you by staring at you intensely. They give you a penetrating stare without blinking or moving their gaze away from you, perhaps even leaning in towards you to make you feel seen the way you have never felt before. Here are some of the facts or some of the signs or the traits of this narcissistic stare. Number one, the blank stare is followed by a random personal attack on an unrelated topic that's part of the discussion. Number two, they are in this lizard brain predatory mode and assessing you as a prey. When a narcissist is looking at you constantly, they are observing your mannerisms, your behaviorisms, watching how you talk, how you walk, how you move, how you express your emotions. They just pick up those micro expressions on the face because they're very attuned to you, of course, in a predatory way. They and then store this information back in their head to process it ultimately and come up with a plan to see what is this breaking point, like where can they find a crack to seep in through into your psyche and get maximum control. You can also feel the hate and the innate evil when they look at you. When the narcissist looks at you with his bow-shaped eyebrows and the scary look in their eyes, they look absolutely demonic. There's nothing scarier than that because the evil within just is expressed through the stare. The silence of it is deafening enough to activate the most extreme forms of coping mechanisms meaning you start becoming hyper vigilant, you start becoming scared for your life because of the absolute lack of safety that you feel around them. Also, even if you're not looking at them, you can feel them staring at you from across the room. It's a very bizarre phenomena, and drop your experiences in the comments below if you felt this way. You would be doing your own thing and the narcissist would be looking at you across the room, even when you are not looking back at them, but you have this felt sense that something wrong, that something is kind of constantly observing you, trying to hunt you down. You feel its presence, this eerie presence, this silence fills the gap, and you know something wrong is happening. Someone is assessing you. Someone is trying to get a hold of you. The meaning of this stare is this. The way they stare you shows how empty they are inside, number one. And number two, that look, that scary look in their eye says, I owe you. You are mine, and I can do whatever I want to do with you, and you should have no problem with it. Many survivors have reported seeing the narcissist turning into a reptile-like creature with dead or flat eyes, very dark irises, or eyes that appear black with a soulless, piercing stare. This experience has left them deeply shocked, wondering how they could be with something so snake-like cold, vicious, and disconnect. Did you experience that? If you did, drop your experiences in the comments below and help other people feel validated and less lonely in their experience. Now, what is the purpose of the narcissist stare? It is a way for them to control and show you that they are in charge. How scary is that? The stare can also mean you can't escape me. There is no way you can escape the prison that I have put you in. So it is better for you to stay there and stay silent. That is one of the other ways to embed or to put this program, this fear into your nervous system so that you do not leave. You do not even think of escaping the situation because the consequences would be worse. When a narcissist stares at you, they are also trying to hypnotize you like a snake does before it strikes and eats its prey. In a practical sense, there is this hypnotic effect to the stare as well. As a matter of fact, there's an induction that we do in hypnotherapy where the hypnotist looks directly into the eyes of the one who is being hypnotized. By doing that, by creating this intense look, the hypnotist takes over and hypnotizes the client. So it's a real thing. There's this hypnotic phenomena that is also associated with the staring, with the constant gazing, and the narcissist puts you in a trance. And when you are in a trance, your critical factor, the agency that helps you to discern between right and wrong and kind of filter the bad things out, it's gone, and then you become highly suggestible, and that is when the narcissist does the biggest damage. So that was it about narcissist stare. If you found this episode helpful, please make sure to share it with your friends, with people who might need it, and also make sure to drop a like and drop a comment and just share your experiences below. I'll talk with you very soon in the next one. Till then, let the healing begin.